What?
You can put my Pokemon Go on there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's bread. It's bread. It's bread. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm starting out the day by going to my favorite place on earth, Whole Foods. And I'm here with my mom. She's getting a cart right now, but we're just going to get some groceries. I'm going to be testing a recipe, so I think I'm going to get some things for that. And then I also have some... Your cart is just really noisy. And then I also have some coupons, so we'll probably get some cool vegan products too. So I'll show you guys what we end up getting. Picking up on my favorite marinara sauce. I like this one because it's oil-free, but also I just think the flavors are really good. It's one of my favorites. Now for the most important aisle. Ice cream. We're gonna go for maple pecan this time. It's one of my favorites and it has real pecan pieces in it, and I love the maple flavor. So here is our final food haul. I'm testing a recipe for spinach dip. So we got some everything pretzel crisps and original water crackers to dip it in. We also got some chopped spinach and some water chestnuts for the dip, as well as some silken tofu, and then everything else is unrelated to my dip. So we got a box of greens, some ginger, tahini, some cashew butter, a little bit of Dr. Bronner's lavender soap, that Nanamu ice cream, as well as those jars of marinara sauce. We also got 2 of these Health-Ade Holiday Cheers bottles. I love this flavor. It's like chocolate and vanilla with cloves. And then we also got some mushrooms for different recipes, some sunflower sprouts, and then 2 packages of the Kite Hill cream cheese. The plain one is actually for my spinach dip recipe, and then this jalapeno one is actually really good with cornbread. If you make it with my cornbread, it's so good. And it's not too spicy, but it has a nice zing from the jalapeno, so I really like it. This is my favorite brand of non-dairy cream cheese, and all of the ingredients are really great too. It's basically just almonds with a few thickeners. So we're heading back to the car now. I'm gonna go home, make a quick breakfast, but I just wanted to say the person in front of us, all of their food was vegan too. They got like Kite Hill yogurt and filled roast sausage, and I don't know why, you guys should tell me in the comments below if you do this too, but whenever I go to the grocery store, I always look to see if the person in front of me's cart is vegan. I feel like the odds of that are always really slim, but it's really cool when it actually happens. Okay, so this is my breakfast today. I made some chocolate oatmeal and topped it with a sliced persimmon, cacao nibs, and then a drizzle of this mixed nut butter from Trader Joe's. It's different from the Nutso one. A lot of you guys are recommending this to me because it's a cheaper alternative, but this one, the first ingredient is almonds and cashews, but they have pecans in this one, which the Nutso one doesn't, so it does taste slightly different. But my mom has this one at home, and it is super thin and easy to drizzle, so I do like that. But I actually chop the persimmon up after I take my Instagram photo and cut it into tinier pieces and then eat it that way because it's better. I actually have some hiding under here, so as you guys can see, it's usually about that size when I actually eat it. Amber wants some. Don't you, Amber? You're not gonna get any. Say hi. She won't look at the camera. So now my mom and I are going to be making a pasta for lunch. We're going to be making a curried butternut squash pasta, and the recipe is actually from my friends Jasmine and Chris's new ebook. They just released their ebook and it has a ton of awesome recipes, so Jasmine and Chris and both of their moms worked together on it. This recipe is actually by Jasmine though, so gotta support the bae. So we're going to be making that, and I'm going to show you guys. Jasmine is actually letting me share the recipe with you guys, so it will be in the description below too. So these are most of our ingredients for our pasta. She used a fettuccine, but I decided to switch things up. We're going to be using a mix of banza penne and rigatoni. This pasta is made from chickpeas and it's gluten-free, if you do abstain from gluten, I guess. And then the rest of the ingredients, we have some coconut milk for the sauce, some curry powder, turmeric, salt, black pepper. We have some carrots, onion, and garlic, cilantro for the garnish, and we have some extra collard greens in our fridge, so we're going to chop those up and serve the pasta on top of this. And then we also have the butternut squash. It's roasting in the oven right now to soften it up, and we're also making some Brussels sprouts to serve with the pasta too. And so all of the ingredients are going to turn into this beautiful creation. The white balance is kind of off. It kind of looks green on the camera, but it's very orange in real life. Jasmine's recipe actually tells you to roast the whole butternut squash, but we're hungry and we don't feel like waiting for the whole squash to cook, so we just did the dirty work and cut the squash up first, even though it is harder. So we're just roasting it chopped in the oven already, so we save some time. But yeah, let's get to cooking. Alright, so I made this for my mom, my dad, and myself, and here we have my parents' versions, and then mine, which is just in a white bowl so it's more photographable. Mom and dad are going to give it a taste test.
Excellent,
Very
Jasmine.
good. Awesome.
Yay, they like it. Amber looks like she wants some too. Do you want some, Amber? There's onions in it. She can't have that. There's garlic on that.
Okay. Sorry, Amber.
So again, the recipe is from Jasmine and Chris's new ebook, Planting Our Roots. And I just wanted to show you guys, if you're interested in buying it, I'll put the link below. But here are some of the ingredients, sorry, not ingredients, the recipes that are in the ebook. They have like fluffy turmeric potato dinner rolls, cashew alfredo. Jasmine has some chickpea chocolate chip blondies. All the recipes look amazing, and they veganized some of their favorite childhood recipes too. So if you guys are curious, go ahead and check it out. It's okay, I'm gonna give Amber some peanuts instead. Amber, watch. Cuckoo. Temporarily switched to recording on my phone because I'm going for a walk and I didn't want to take my camera with me, but I am walking on the trails by my house. I love these. I grew up walking on these like every Sunday. My parents and I would bike to the playground, and so it's always nice to go home and sort of see these, and the weather is absolutely beautiful outside. I mean, look at this. It shouldn't normally be this warm outside at this time of year, but I'm not gonna complain, but I still love it. Even though the leaves aren't on the trees anymore, I still think it's so beautiful, and I love how the sunlight just like peeps through and illuminates everything. So I decided to take Amber out with me because when I left for my walk, she seemed really sad and I felt bad, but this is why I didn't take her on the first walk, because we've been stopping about every 5 feet to smell trees, and as you can tell, there are a lot of freaking trees around here. Look at that booty. Oh, see, look, a tree. Oh, didn't even make it to the tree. Had to stop to smell some leaves. I just wanted to show you guys, this is a playground I would bike to every Sunday. It looks a little different now, but still pretty much the same. We used to play on those a lot. So I've been cooking a little in the kitchen before dinner because I had some free time, and why not? And I'll show you guys what I made. So first up, I made a batch of my holiday spiced granola. I posted this recipe on my blog a little while ago. We didn't have cherries though, so I just used some raisins instead of cherries. And then I used cacao nibs when I photographed the recipe, but I gave the option of adding chocolate chips, and I decided to add in chocolate chips this time because they get like super melty, as you can see, and stick to the granola better. And then I also did the recipe test for my spinach dip, and I am really happy with how it came out. My parents gave it the seal of approval. So I just tested it this time, and I think the next time I make it, I might use a little bit less tomato paste because it doesn't look too white. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. Maybe it's a little runny, so I'll squeeze the spinach out next time. But it tastes good, and I think it tastes like spinach dip, so that's a win. Personally, I think it would taste even better with pumpernickel bread, but my mom isn't the biggest fan of pumpernickel bread, so we didn't buy any, but it's pretty good on these water crackers too. update. It's pretty good with these everything bagel pretzel crisps too. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys earlier, but I'm also drinking a gingerade flavor kombucha. So for dinner, I made some of my oven baked french fries. I coated these in smoked paprika and Trader Joe's everything bagel spice, and they're kind of fogging up the camera. And then on the side, I'm just having a really lazy salad. It's some mixed greens or some arugula in there too, and then I added some chopped tomatoes, black olives, and then for the dressing I used some lime juice and hot sauce. And we're watching Stranger Things. Ooh. Do you guys watch this? Let me know. Put it away. So here we are again in my bedroom. I'm about to go to bed. I know my hair looks real cute right now. Definitely need a shower tomorrow, but that just wasn't happening today. But my family and I finished Stranger Things, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers, don't worry, but I just wanted to say I really liked the ending. I can't wait for season 3, except I'm gonna have to wait because it's probably gonna be another year. But it's funny because after Stranger Things ended, Netflix like automatically started playing the Beyond Stranger Things, like the talk show about the episode where they interview the cast and characters. And my mom and I watched the whole series. I think we watched like an hour and a half of just interviews with the actors, but it was actually really fascinating, and it really makes you appreciate how much effort goes into like every second of a TV show. It's like, oh, like they have a baseball bat with nails, like someone had to spend 30 minutes building that bat and like building the props and stuff like that. I don't know, like I always think that a lot of work goes into YouTube videos and people don't really realize it, but like movies, dang, that's a whole other story. But I hope you guys enjoyed this glimpse into like more of my normal everyday weekend life. At least it's always nice to be at home and cook food for other people, and I know I do like a lot of cooking, but it's just something that I enjoy, so I do it even when I don't have to really do it for work. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow because I'm doing Vlogmas, so bye.